This is Matthew Buffington coming from you live from the studio. We have some breaking news here today. King Akhenaten and his wife Nefertiti have decided that the sun god Ra is not the sun god anymore. It is Aten. He has built a new temple for Aten now. Some more interesting fact about him: King Akhenaten became king in 1353 BC. 17 years after King Tut became ruler, he restored Egypt to its original customs, and Ra became the sun god again. Well, that's all we have time for today. Now we have to go to Eden with the weather.
Thanks, Matt. I'm reporting to you live from the Nile River. For a regular September day, it is not unusual to see so much water. Today, though, is a heart-touching day because the community has come together to rebuild this community along the Nile's delta, here in Cairo and in Giza. This has been the worst flood yet, killing more than 300 people. Not only taking lives, this river has destroyed homes and carelessly taken personal and valuable items. Here, you can see this town has been taken apart and will be taking a lot of work to be put back together. Volunteers are already working hard to try to restore this prosperous town back to its former glory. I don't think anyone will go through this dramatic and devastating change anymore, at least not with King Menez's invention. He has worked very hard to perfect it, the Nile meter. It is built to measure the clarity and water level of the Nile River specifically. Now we won't be scared for any more big floods. We will be prepared. July through November won't be a stress anymore. Now let's go to Alexis for one of the most exciting interviews yet.
Welcome to the special report, where today we interview Siggy Roman, one of the creators of the Rosetta Stone.
Well, Alexis, it is great to be on the show. Thanks.
No, please. We're glad to have you here. Now, time for some questions. Siggy, what does the Rosetta Stone say?
Well, I'm not exactly supposed to tell you, but the Rosetta Stone is a text written from a group of priests in Egypt to honor what the Egyptian pharaohs have done. That is good for the priests and the people of Egypt.
Interesting. Now, Siggy, where did you learn how to write Greek, Romanic, hieroglyphics, Romanic, and Greek? I'm very interested to know.
I went to many schools from age 5 to 12. I also had very many connections to the Greeks, and some of which are very strict.
What do you mean by strict?
Well, I mean they did not like it when I messed up a word in a writing in Greek.
Wow, they were strict. Well, thank you, Siggy.
No, thank you.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned for the 10 o'clock news, where we talk of the wonders of the pyramids and bad things that could come from them. That's all the time for today. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Alexis. That's all we have time for today. Thank you, Siggy Roman, for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Channel 3 News.